pieces? Carole?
What, honey?
Where are the pieces?
Okay. Wow, you guys are on fast today. Hello, hello, hello. All right, sorry guys, we were having internet issues on and off most of the day, so that's why we're starting a little late. You guys want to share it out? Awesome as always. I appreciate it.
Hello, hello.
Wayne is here. I am here.
We are here.
We are
This room
here.
is a mess.
This room is always a mess. I clean it up, it becomes a mess. It's just how it works. It is my working zone. I'm always in here working. All right. Hey, Carol. Hey, Sue. Sue, we measured the van. It's not going to fit. I had to go get the measurements at the storage unit today. It's not going to fit. We got to figure something else out. Hey, Miss Cindy, how are you? All right. A couple things to talk about, but I'm going to wait for people to come in. We only got 10 people here. We're going to give it a minute or two. All right, everything we're going to be showing tonight is going to be my stuff, so I have a little flexibility on price.
What do you do, huh?
Uh-huh. Yes, I do.
What?
Have a little flexibility on price.
Flexibility?
A little bit. I'm just waiting for people. Hey, Karen, how are you?
Table was crooked.
No, it's crooked now. I'm sitting at it. I can tell what's crooked.
Crooked.
I think your glasses are crooked. Oh, I can imagine. I'm waiting for Wayne. He's getting his computer up, and I'm.
You get out of the way now.
I know. I'm doing something while I'm doing that. Hope everybody is having a good night.
It is Friday Eve.
It is Friday Eve.
Thank God.
You know what? This has been a long week for me. I'll be honest with you. I've been a little beat up this week. I think exhaustion has finally set in. So, but it is what it is. Oh, crap. Sorry. I say a bad word.
You did?
I did.
Alright. You get in here. Alright.
Are you good?
Let me do my thing.
You get your thing going.
Then I gotta empty that disgusting litter box.
Well, that's part of being an animal owner. You gotta do disgusting
That's why
things.
I'm not a big cat person.
I know. You're not a big cat person. Screaming over a mosquito. Hey, Michael. Hey, Jennifer. Okay, June is fine. Actually, that works better for us is June. The only thing I'm going to have scheduled in June that I, as of right now, is at some point getting down to Florida to get the last of the SeaWorld pieces, the pieces from Tampa, and hopefully being able to pick up the last of the shipment.
May 1st. Already.
It is May 1st. Oh, thanks, sweetie. All right, here's a few things I want to let everybody know. First and foremost, I did get some pieces in today from Precious Moments. I will have another shipment coming in next week. I should then, the last shipment, come out before prices kick up. I'm working on the website to adjust the prices on the website. Your guys' orders were sent out to her today. So everything is on there. Your pricing is locked in. The only thing that's going to be different, and we've had this discussion, is we're going to split the service fee. So it's like you're paying your taxes on them. Like if you had ordered them from Precious Moments, because I can't get that whole service fee. And it's only on the stuff that is like the Christmas stuff and those pre-orders.
Well, I might not be doing anything because my chat won't come up.
Okay, give it a second, hon. Okay.
There we go.
Got it? Okay,
I
good.
got it.
Yay, he got it. For anybody who missed it, I know there's only 20 people on, but for anybody who missed it, today's last day of doing Precious Moments bonus bucks. I will not be picking them up until at least the fall, depending on
Sue!
Precious Moments.
Hey, Deb.
If Precious Moments by chance drops their service fee where I can afford to soak up that little bit, I will. But since most of you guys are applying bonus bucks to mainly pre-orders, I'm trying to be as fair as possible.
She is.
I'm waiting on the Disney pieces. I'm going to tell you right now, I am hoping, believe it or not, even the Disney pieces, the new ones that are coming out, they've got a price change. That price change is not kicking in just yet. I'm waiting for them to send me the pictures so I can send them to you. So we can hopefully get them before the price change kicks in, because I'm going to see if I can pull it up. I got to go in here. Hang on. All right. I got another question. Somebody asked me yesterday. I want to make sure I give you guys all the information I can. I have a thing in my arm that's like bugging me. This is really not the time to be doing this, but you ever get like one of those scabs or scratches, and it just seems to be every time you hit it, there we go. It's like it's rough and it's scratching. Okay, weirdness that Carole's having at the moment, sorry. All right, let's see. All right, let's see. It's going to be down further because I don't have the numbers on them. You got to give me a second. Let's do this. Let's do 4. All right. Here we go. Perfect. All right. All right. Back to what I was trying to explain. I do know what I can see on here. Okay, even the brand new Disney pieces that are pre-orders that they have not even sent us the picture on, they have them going on a price increase. I can describe them to you. I can take an order for them. I mean, I have the numbers, so I can take the orders for them to try and lock in the current pricing, but I have no pictures or references to show you. But I want to give you guys the most information on all this stuff that I can. Okay, so that's why I'm telling you. For example, I don't know if you guys have known this, some of this stuff was leaked on Facebook, but there is a Belle on a ladder figurine, and I believe she's like, you know how in the movie she's on the ladder by the bookcase? And I think that's what it's going to be. Again, I don't have a picture as reference. I'm telling you just based on the description. That one they had originally at $85. Now it's gone up to $100. All of these, supposedly, if I get these orders placed within the next week and a half, I can lock in the current pricing. So I'm giving you guys the option to let you know that's going on. Okay? Also, SeaWorld stuff is coming up. There's a lot of people who have not paid for any of the SeaWorld stuff. Yeah, and I shouldn't say, you've been waiting for the Mary Poppins. I can tell you this. Mary Poppins. Now, these are, I don't have the exact date these are coming out, but these are all confirmed. Mary Poppins is a limited edition. It's the Mary Poppins on the carousel horse figurine, okay? They had it at $175. It's going up to $200. Okay, these are the things I'm talking about. That, you know, some of them went up $5. This one went up from, you know, $175 to $200. That's a big difference. Okay, so, you know, I'm trying to give people as much information on this stuff as I can. There aren't that many Disney, but I am telling you which ones I know for sure they have. They are coming out with an Ariel holding the mirror. You know how they had Jasmine, Snow White, Belle. I'm missing the fourth one. the long-haired one. What the heck? Rapunzel. Okay. They now have Ariel coming out, Tinkerbell coming out, and Cinderella coming out. Those are all the three in that Mirror series. Then they have the Mary Poppins, and then they have the Belle on the Ladder. Those are the only ones as of right now that we have confirmed for Disney. Okay? You want the Mary Poppins?
Well, that's supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I'm looking through it to see because sometimes they have them mixed in between, but as far as I know, those are the only ones I have. Okay, they do have a new Fantasia musical. Okay. Oh, then the Lady and the Tramp Snow Globe, a Pinocchio Snow Globe, a Daisy Birthday Diva. I have no idea what that is.
Sounds weird.
As of right now, I have nothing on Strawberry Shortcake. I do know that the prices are going up on them. I believe the Strawberry Shortcakes are resin. Okay? You didn't miss much. Me talking. Yeah, I believe the Strawberry Shortcake are resin. I'm trying to see. I don't have dates on those. I don't know if those were pushed back. How much is the Ariel with the mirror? Okay, let me find it again. All right. There it is. Okay. Oh, you're not going to let me do it. It is. Currently, it's $80. Tammy. It is going up to $95. Okay. Now that's according to the sheets that I have here. So this is where I have to make sure. I'm gonna have to clarify some stuff with her, but this is the way, because some of these things.
Clarify?
Okay. The Mary Poppins, yeah, clarify.
Like butter?
Like butter. The Mary Poppins is currently $175. It is going up to $200.
That's ridiculous.
And that one is a limited edition. Well, it may be ridiculous, but it is what it is. I can't change it. They're ridiculous. Okay, it is what it is. Hey, Allison. I'm trying to see if there's any more that I missed of. That's a snow globe. Ooh. They do have another one. This one is a Cinderella transformation figurine. I have no idea what that is. Ah. I can imagine, sweetie.
What?
She just had to drink a bottle of, she's got to do her colonoscopy and they make you drink that stuff.
Oh, the dye or whatever?
Yeah, that crappy stuff. I don't know. I have no pictures. I can only tell you, oh, there's more down here. Oh, I found more. These are all old. These are all new ones. See, now I have to check on these because these have a different number, which means these may be not limited, chapel ones. I gotta check on them. Yes, you can still get bonus bucks through tonight. That was the other thing. I wanted to make sure everybody's had a chance. That's why I did it the last 3 days in a row. Tonight is the last night. So if somebody wants bonus bucks, let me know so I can put them down.
Hello, Miss Jody.
And how many you want. Anybody who has a
Allison, hello.
question about
Carole,
bonus
hello.
bucks?
Tammy, hello. Wendy, hello. Kathy, hello.
Yeah, but
Patricia?
the Cologuard is great, but unfortunately, and here's the funny thing. Year or so ago, 2 years ago, I did the phone things. You were a company rep, but you did it from your home. And I actually did it for Cologuard, so I know a lot about that. Cologuard is great. The problem is that if you have a higher percentage of having colon, meaning somebody in your family has it or something like that, or the Cologuard test comes back something, then you have to go do the colon test anyway. Poop in a box, easy and simple. You got it. I used to be able to explain that down so easy on how to do it, how to label it. You know, I'd set up I got to set up for you to be picked up. No problem. You know, that was always the fun thing. All right, so if anybody had a question about the bonus bucks, yeah, no, see, they'd make you do, you're not a low risk, you're high risk. They'd make you do the colonoscopy anyway. Cologuard will only do low risks. And it has something to do with the insurance. We'll just, you know, if there's any questions about what kind of risk you are. All right, for anybody who doesn't know what the bonus bucks are, we're going to explain it one last time because I want to make sure everybody understands and everybody's good with it. Bonus bucks are you spend $100, you get a $125 credit. This is the last of the website. I purposely did not put the website up because we were waiting on price changing. I started working on putting the price changes in. Today it'll be up by it should be up by Sunday because it's going to take me a few days. There's 1,700 pieces that I have to go in and readjust pricing. So it's going to take me a few. I just got the list, the price thing yesterday. Literally last night I got it. Yes, bonus bucks do not quiet. Bonus bucks do not expire. Bonus bucks do not expire. Bonus bucks can be used on pre-orders. They can be used on new invoices, meaning invoices after tonight, not on invoices that I've already been holding for 6 months and you want to pay off. But that's kind of how they work. You can tell me, hey, hold my bonus bucks. I want to use them when the pre-orders come. Or that's fine. You cannot use them on the website. All right, Jennifer, I got you. I'm writing this down. Okay? So they cannot be used on the website, but they can be used towards an invoice. Now, if you see something on the website that you want to use your bonus bucks, you have to contact me. I'll pull it from the website. And I'll use bonus bucks. I'll just use it as an invoice and apply it that way, okay? So I just want to make sure everybody understands, but today is the last.
I have no idea.
You don't need to know. You don't buy Precious Moments, I do. Well, you do technically. No, but I just give you the list and say, this is what you're buying. So I just want to make sure everybody understands them and everybody's good with them, okay?
I understand it now.
Do you know? He understands now. I am glad he understands now.
Yes.
All right. In between our internet going up and down today because I don't know if they're doing line work again or what because they're replacing like the whole the boxes, the big boxes or whatever the hell it is, transmission things, whatever the hell they call them. They're replacing all that stuff. So remember we went through this a few weeks back where they were Xfinity. Actually, it may be AT&T because I think Xfinity uses AT&T lines things because AT&T like holds the majority of them. But whoever it is, they're working on them, and when that happens, we get internet in and out. You'd like one more, Gloria? Okay, I got you, Gloria.
Must so go back.
Gloria, did you get the one from the other day? Because you sent me the message and I sent it. Because, to be honest with you, so Lynn, you want 3? You got it. You're welcome, sweetie.
Tomorrow's Friday.
Yay. All right. If you guys have any questions, message me. If you're confused, message me. Okay? Yes. Okay. I wanted to make sure that I didn't forget. I was like, all right, Marietta, you want 3. Also,
Yes. Marietta.
quiet. for any of you guys, I'm giving you guys the option so you know. I found out today, anybody who orders the pieces from Williamsburg directly will get signed pieces, according to what I've been told. Now, I don't know if this is for sure because this didn't come from Precious Moments. But a lot of people have not paid for those pieces. And if you prefer to order directly from the parks, that's fine. Just let me know. I'll cancel the invoices. You have 3 weeks. They have to be paid by the 20th because I have to make sure how many I'm picking up, which ones I'm picking up, and all of that. We are leaving on the afternoon of the 22nd. So we'll be going down there. We'll get down, well, maybe the 23rd. I have to figure it out with Wayne. We're going to figure it out because Cassie's thing's on the 25th. The event's on Saturday, the 24th.
So it's going to be a power drive.
It'll be a power drive definitely on the way home. If we leave straight from the park, drive straight through, that's still 13 hours. Which means we'd get home with maybe a little bit of time to sleep.
Yeah. I usually sleep while I'm driving.
Yeah,
Hey,
I
Lisa.
know. Hey, Lisa.
Hello,
All right.
Miss Gloria DeLynn, hello.
I did, like I said, get some shipping out. Some of you guys had multiple boxes. Maybe only one of them got out, but we've been fighting internet issues. That's why we were on later, because our internet was down again, and all of a sudden we came back up. The giraffe is in Florida. I'm going to explain this to everybody who is confused. I'm going to Williamsburg, Busch Gardens in May. May 24th is the event. Yes, May 24th is the event. The horse, the girl on the carousel horse, and the pretzel boy are at that location.
Hey, Patsy. What's up,
Okay.
pretzel boy?
Quiet. And then in June, because we have a couple other things we are doing after that, in June I will be going to the SeaWorld or the Busch Gardens in Tampa to get the giraffe piece and to get anybody's SeaWorld pieces who wanted them. Okay? So, thanks, Jennifer. I do appreciate that. That is so sweet.
Well, that'd be
So,
cool.
yeah, so I given everybody the heads up. We have 3 weeks, and I have to have payment on those. If I don't have payment, I will cancel out the invoice, or if you only made a partial payment, basically, the one with the penguins is SeaWorld. I am picking up the SeaWorld pieces when I go to Florida because, to be honest with you, it's going to be too much for
Hey,
us to
Sherry.
get all of the Busch Gardens pieces and then try and get a bunch of SeaWorld. I don't have as many pieces picking up in Florida as I do in Williamsburg. So I want to concentrate on getting everybody's stuff in one location. Then when I go down to Florida, I'm hoping to go down may go down to South Carolina, pick up my mom and take her down to Florida with me. I'm not sure. Hey! Our cat's in heat and it's driving us insane. So the penguin, the turtle are SeaWorld. The giraffe is Tampa Busch Gardens. Williamsburg has the horse, the pretzel boy, and the carousel horse. If those 3 pieces are not paid for on May 21st, I just cancel the invoices because I don't have the money to cover. To be honest with you, there's a lot of them, and I don't have the money to cover all that stuff. And I want to be, I'm going to be honest. I'm not trying to hurt anybody's feelings because these I'm picking up for you, and I also have to make sure I can get into the park and all that fun stuff. We're trying to figure it out. We're doing it. Slowly but surely. I have glue or something on the bottom of my glass. I don't know what that's from. I think I know what it's from. I had it in the garage on one of the things. All right. So, before I start showing pieces, we have Jennifer, Gloria, DeLynn, and Marietta on bonus bucks. Anybody else wants any, let me know. I told you guys I'm working on the website. It should be open sometime on Sunday. I'm telling you now, on the website we'll have We are removing the pickup option because too many people are using pickup options even if they don't have boxes here. That's not really fair to me. We're trying to fix it so it's only going to be a certain charge per piece, just like the invoices, and it will have the service fee until Precious Moments drops it. But I'm only doing 8%. That was the other thing. Somebody asked me, is Precious Moments web main direct doing the service fee to customers? No, they are not. But they are charging taxes. So by me splitting the service fee with you, it's coming out the same because the tax is about 8%. Okay? And you guys always have the option. If you want to cancel something, I understand. I don't want anybody to feel uncomfortable or think I'm being unfair to them. If you guys change your mind and say, no, cancel it, I don't want to pay that service fee, I am fine with that. I do understand. I will hold that against nobody. This was something dropped in our lap right at the last minute.
What is dropping in our lap?
We're talking about the service fee. All right, let's get show.
That's ridiculous.
Let's show some. I know that's ridiculous. I know that's ridiculous. All right, everything I have on the table is my stuff, so we have a little bit of wiggle room, not a lot. Okay, and we don't. I don't have a huge show planned because, to be honest with you, we've been a little wiped out, haven't we, Wayne?
What she said.
It's Wayne's first day of the new. This one needs a battery. Damn.
What do you mean it's my first day?
It's his first week of the new position, and the hours changed, and little stuff has changed. So he's trying to get into his flow still. So I'm giving him a break on that. This is a porcelain blessed LED angel. There's only one Disney on the table, Ellison, and I think you have it.
But you can have two.
I actually think I have a couple Disney, but I'm almost positive you have all of them.
But you need this one.
If
too.
I will be in touch with they are working on the catalog and pictures now on the new Disney coming out. So as soon as I get that, I will do a feed on that, and I am going to verify that I can get that pricing. As long as I put my order in by a certain day. All right, this is an LED. It does light up. The batteries are dead in this one.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, this one is completely dead. The little bottom here that has the light on the inside. This is Blessed LED Angel 183417. Okay.
You have two of those.
I do have two of
Yes,
these.
you do.
No, I don't. I only have one.
Says times two.
Well, take it out. I only have one. I did sell
times
that.
two.
I don't care what it says. I sold the other one.
Okay.
At one point, we had two. That I know. But I did sell the other one. All right, let me put this in properly. So
We need to get rid of the damn cat.
you know what the part of the problem is she is a baby still. She's not even a year old. And so this is the first time she's been in heat. And yeah, I didn't realize that she was, it is what it is.
Yeah, we have too many animals.
You think?
Yes, I know.
All right. Next one up is our brotherly love.
Love animals, not too fond of cats.
Yeah.
Never have been.
Okay. Can I cancel, Wayne? No. Jim, I did get your box out today. This is our brotherly love.
Brotherly love.
There is no signature on this. The production mark is the olive sprig. And that is 100544.
417, Miss Bernadette.
Congratulations, Bernadette. That's got our little Indian and our little pilgrim there. Sharing a huge,
Miss
that is
Bernadette.
one huge turkey leg.
I love turkey legs.
I know.
You get them at Disney, they're like $63.
100544. Okay. Yep, ever.
Oh yeah, how is that? How's that
Oh.
going for you? Any signed pizzas, please, tonight?
To be honest with you, I don't know. Jennifer, I have no clue. If we find any, I'll let you know. But I don't know.
You're very welcome, Bernadette. Thank you, dear.
With us, it could.
Well, yeah, I love cats and dogs, but I fix them cats. Yeah.
Yeah, we normally all of our animals is fixed.
Well, this was one of those animals that Nikki just showed up with.
All of the animals are fixed except for this one.
You know, no, the female dog's not fixed either.
The female dog's not
Should
fixed
be.
either.
Nope.
Okay, I forgot about her.
Kumo's fixed. The female's not.
Yeah.
The two cat and now this other cat she brought home.
Yeah.
She's like doctor. She just brings animals home.
She
We're like,
is.
Quit bringing animals here.
And then she does the.
I'll take care of it. I promise.
No, it's not even that. She makes you feel guilty, like the thing's gonna die. It's
Yeah.
on the street, and nobody's caring for it, and it's so tiny, and its mother abandoned it.
Yeah, like
And by the time she's done, you're like, oh
You
my
hear-
God, this poor animal.
You hear the Sarah McLachlan?
Yeah,
song
the
in
songs.
back?
Yeah, she's got the little on loop. All right, this one is $15 tonight.
$5.44, Mr. Jim.
This one is 20 years and the vision is still the same. We're doing it for $15. 306-843.
So congratulations.
There is no signature on that. It is a double
Son.
marked piece because
Hey,
it
Noemi.
is because it is a 20-year anniversary piece. Hey, Noemi, how are you? 306-843.
Tanya, any Disney? That's the question, Carol.
All the Disney that I think I have, I think you have. You guys, the next week is the week that I'm hoping in our array of pickups we'll have a ton of Disney, but I don't
Yes.
know for sure yet. You know, what you think and what happens are not always the same. I'm like I said, I'm hoping that I can keep pushing my rep and get the new Disney so I can get those shown to you before the prices change.
I can dig it.
Yeah, we've always had all of our cats fixed. All right, this one is $15 tonight. 306-843. I don't even know if I showed the card, so.
It is 20 years and the vision is still the same.
Yep, that can go there. This one's going on the table, so I know what I got.
Yeah, they're hard, man. This one, she drives you nuts.
Yeah, Nikki already is going. She's got the thing set up for the.
She's on vacation.
Yay!
23 days. Isn't it nice to take a nap?
Yes, it is.
When we were on vacation once, me and Carol, we went back to the hotel or villa or whatever and actually took a little nap in the middle of the day. It felt great.
Well, yeah, we lay down to watch TV and boom, just lay here and doze for a few minutes.
Yeah.
It was nice and cool. The air conditioning was on. This is 109-487. Believe the Impossible. It is $10 tonight. This is the original. There is a remake version that is a caravan piece. This one is the original. Nap till 6. See, that's me. Nap till 6. I used to take naps. No, I don't. No, I work my little bones off.
Yeah,
I do.
you do. You're always working.
Well, I try. Card.
All right.
I would let Wayne come in and like show pieces, but he would make up pricing, and then I'd have to yell at him. Or,
Yeah, now
what are
she
you,
wants to nap in
insane?
Oregon.
What?
She says now she wants to nap in Oregon. Too much to do and see up at dawn. Sleep
Oh, I can
when the
imagine.
moon goes down.
I can imagine. Okay, hold on. I'm looking for something. All right. When is it? Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Nothing. I was waiting on you.
You're waiting on
Nothing on
me.
987 or 487. Nothing on 843.
Okay. All right. This piece is a Precious Moments piece. Somebody move your thing, doohickey.
Oh, it brought you a ham? Come on, are you serious?
Oh, that is so funny. Move your thing out of the way. Your thing is always in the way.
I brought ham for lunch today. I had a salad and a little ham for lunch.
Yeah, I got it. Made sure I was up at 5:45 so I could get his little lunch ready. Okay, this is a Precious Moments piece. Somebody had canceled their order. Brand new, as you can tell, still in plastic. I don't believe this is, sweetie. I don't know if this one is still available. This is Friends Like You Are a Beautiful Adventure.
That's funny.
That is our bell piece.
Are you gonna?
One of the ones I like because of the color. The pink is really pretty, and then they've got the darker red.
Are you gonna give your husband any of it, or be like, ooh, this
Nope.
ham is so delicious, but you can't have none?
No, that'd be me. I'd be like, you're screwed. I made ham. The cat's stuck between the doors. Oh, there she is. I made ham the other night. It came out. He told you to lock it up. It came out so good.
It was good.
It was because when we were on the feed, I had started it, and normally it cooks until it's warmed through and it's cooked and you're good. This one I just let cook and cook and cook. So I think it was like 3.5. It wasn't that big of a ham. It's like 3.5, 4 hours, and it was so tender and tasty. The production mark on this is the Praying Hands. This is from 2020. Not that old. I don't know if you can get it. This is a price drop on it. It was originally like...
Price drop.
Yeah, this one was originally like 60 or 65.
Today?
Being it's on a price drop, I'm assuming it's discontinued because they only price drop them if they're discontinued.
If it's cooked right. I don't like all ham.
Okay. And I'm sorry, I have one of these. I will keep showing it until it goes. You know that, so. It is in my arsenal of I must show. Okay. Do 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 do.
Boom, boom, boom.
That's what's been going through my
Hey,
head. Hey,
Sonia.
Sonia, how are you?
It is Friday Eve. Tomorrow we made it. The weekend.
Have we? The weekend is not quite here
Oh,
yet.
it's close.
Okay.
It is close.
Are you sure?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. All right. This is I can't bear to let you go.
Well, thank you, baby.
Well, I really can, especially if you're annoying the hell out of me.
Oh, wow. And I did try the peanut butter and jelly.
I did not
Reese's,
like it.
And they were horrible.
They were bad.
There are just some things that.
It was
should
funny
not-
because Cass was eating it, and the look she had on her face. And I told her, I'm like, sweetheart, you don't have to eat it if you don't like it. And she looks at me and she goes, but it's candy.
Candy.
I said, well, if you like
But
it.
not all candy
I
is
said,
good.
if you like it. I said, but you don't have to like it if you. And she goes, and she just drops it on me. I was like, thanks, baby. I wanted jelly all over Grandma. This is I Can't Bear to Let You Go. Their little cowgirl lassoing her teddy bear. She has no signature. She is also obviously not $50. Her production mark is a sailboat. This is 532037. If I can, which I don't know if I can just yet, but if I can, I'm going to try and go down to the summer kickoff event. But Wayne I don't know that he'd be able to go because,
No, you would probably have to go by yourself.
yeah, because it's May 17th, and it really depends on how everything else is
It's
going.
already May, you know.
It's May 1st, babe.
On the second.
So next weekend we're going to pick up, and then the following weekend would be the thing
No, not
in
next
Carth.
weekend.
What is the date of next weekend?
Oh, the
Yeah.
6th. Okay, our pickup
The
is
9th.
Okay.
Okay.
I
Our
thought you
pickup
meant,
is
I thought you meant Virginia.
no, and that's what I'm saying. And then if I went the 17th to Carthage, then the 24th we have to go. We're going to be in Virginia, so it's pushing a lot of traveling. I don't know if that's, but I want to see about that camper piece. I can't bear to let you go. Okay. I don't know if they're going to have it. If they're not going to have it. Oh, my knee just buckled. Wow, that really hurt.
Yeah, I heard it from here.
That one hurt.
Hey, Chris.
Hey,
How
Chris.
are you?
Oh, that really stinger.
Hey, 030s can't bear to live without you.
Aw.
Can't live without you.
Oh, I hate when they don't have numbers on them. E5202.
It is it's south of here. Carole don't want to tell.
Nope,
She don't want to tell.
I don't. I'll be honest with you. I'll tell you guys why I don't like to tell. Because I did that one time and somebody went to one of my competitors and told them about it. Now, mind you, I had everything set. I had the
Okay.
money. I had everything. I know you do, honey, but that's one you can only get at the chapel. It's not something I could get. Anyway, and
Yeah,
somebody
we have
went
do
to
that
one
in
of
the
my
chapel, you know.
somebody went to one of my competitors, told them about it. My competitor went to the customer, and offered him like $2,500 more, $3,000 more than what we had agreed to.
Yeah.
We had everything agreed to. It was not like, it was like, okay, all we got to do is schedule when we're coming. We had all, and I have all the documentation that everything was agreed to. And yeah, they offered him more money. And I contacted the lady, say, okay, what days are you available? And she's like, oh no, I'm going with this person. She told me who she was even
Yeah,
going to. She told me how much they were willing to pay her. But that's why I will not say a location of where I'm picking up.
It was rainy over here too.
Yeah, it's been raining on and off.
They can be.
All right,
They
this
can
is
be.
thank
I
you
agree,
for coming
Tiffany.
to my aid. Well, unfortunately, I
Chris,
learned the hard way.
I can't bear to let you go. That goes to Chris.
Congratulations, Chris. I learned the hard way. So I sometimes give a general idea like, oh, we're going to Michigan or we're going to Missouri or we're going to Florida, but I never give exact locations. Unless I've already had signed paperwork or I know the person directly and I know, okay, this
Well,
is,
something we would never do. But
it blew my mind. It was like, and the thing is, I will be honest with you, many times I have contacted people and they're like, oh, I'm working with so-and-so. And my answer to them is, okay, if it falls through, here's my information, you contact me. They're a great person, I've dealt with them, or I haven't had dealings with them, but I have heard of them, I don't know anything bad about them, or I'm sorry, I don't know who they are. But I've never, if they say I'm already been in talk, I'm talking with another, okay, that's fine, then that works
It's,
out great.
all spare in love and precious moments.
I know, but it is what it is. Thank you for coming to my aid. E5202. This one is not signed. It also does not have a production mark or a number on the bottom. Okay? I told you guys,
It is, but
buying and selling precious moments is like a cutthroat thing.
Yes.
Some of these people can be really nasty. You'd be amazed. Oh, wait, does this have a production? No, that's Styrofoam. Actually, yeah. I was like, is that a production? No, it's Styrofoam. There is no production mark. There is no number on this, okay? But it does have its box, so that's how I know it's. So yeah, it is what it is. But it is very cutthroat. If I've given a location, I've had people literally like search Facebook or search this place to try and figure out what shipment it is.
You know, I don't think people do
you know
it
what?
intentionally, but
I know, but you know what? I think of it, I look at it this way, okay? I always put it in the back of my head that it's like this. Somebody tells a story to somebody here, by the time it gets over there, it's a
It
completely
changes.
different story. I'm very much, at my age, have gotten to the point of, I don't want the drama. I don't. If I'm
It's
meant
like
to
high
get
school.
this, if I'm, if people
like
are up
Mean
and up,
Girls.
and I like the lady when that happened, I told the lady right out, well, I'm glad for you. You got more than what I felt I could do or what I felt it was worth. I'm glad you got what you wanted out of it. And I backed off. What am I going to do? I'm not going to go back and forth with somebody.
We're keeping our eye out, Allison, and I agree, Tiffany. It's bullshit. You
Oh,
know.
yeah.
And you really want to check people, bring them back
No,
down to
you
earth.
do. My attitude is what goes around comes around.
I
At
know.
some point in life, it will, come back to bite them.
I always think
I
some people they go through life doing it to everybody and they never get
And
checked on it.
you know why? I look at it this way, okay? It goes around one of two ways. Now, in this case, I absolutely knew that the person who got that shipment knew I was bidding on it, okay? Because the lady had told all of us. But what are you doing?
Bringing the cat while I was trying.
You're scaring the crap out of the poor cat. Because the lady had told all of us. But when the lady said, congratulations, you have this, you have the highest bid, and then somebody comes back and within a few hours, she says, oh, you know what, I changed my mind, this isn't going to work. And then I asked her. Now, it's different. It was $500. She may have said, well, I made a deal with somebody already, but when it's $3,000. But here's what the bad thing was. She told me the exact amount. Here's what I was upsetting to me. I don't know what that person may have said about me, because when I told her, well, I'll bump it up, another $1,000, but that's as high as I can go. She's like, no, I can't do that. You were able to bump it up for somebody else, but when I said to do it, no, you couldn't do it. So that tells me somebody's telling, some kind of, my attitude has become what goes around comes around.
That's why I say
Sooner
some
or
people,
later, it'll come back to those people, and they will,
And these people didn't even know us.
yeah, that's the thing. These people don't know us.
Yeah.
It's
No,
like,
I mean,
how
the
can
person-
you?
the
Hey, Miss
person,
Maggie.
I'm pretty pretty straightforward, and I will tell you what
I'm
I think
just on my
and I will tell you what I
soapbox.
think of you,
No, but that is the reason why I do not give
but I'm not
locations.
disrespectful to people, and I never would be.
Florida's a real big state.
I bite my tongue.
This is God rest ye merry gentlemen.
It's also a song.
It is God rest ye merry gentlemen with something new to say.
Yeah.
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Now, a lot of people hate that about
This is
me, that I speak my
112-878.
mind.
Sometimes you shouldn't, but it is what it is.
Sometimes I just can't help
I
it.
can't win every time. Even when I really, really want something, I may not get it. It is what it is. There's not, it's not the only shipment I've ever lost to somebody, but,
Like when I was looking
but it is what it is.
I was looking for those nutty or cream.
Oh, I know. All right. Thank you for coming to
missed
my
it again.
cane. Thank you for coming to my aid. Is going to Miss Noemi. Congratulations,
All right,
sweetheart.
Congratulations, dear.
All right, Maggie. We were discussing earlier tonight.
Just people are jerks.
Tonight is last night for bonus bucks. There are new Disney coming out. I'm trying to get the pictures so I can get you guys them and orders placed before prices go up. Okay?
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what? I look at
Exactly.
it this way. They're going to stir themselves out of the grass.
You know, And I expect the same from somebody. If I'm doing something out of pocket, you tell me.
Here's the
Don't
thing.
go in the corner and tell the other person.
I've had people tell me to my face, if you come to me and say, man, I know I ordered all. I've been told this is a true story. There's 2 different people this happened to. Now, you know, sometimes I'm an idiot and I'll send stuff before it's even paid for. Okay? I've done it. I've sent people boxes. You know what? I'm going to get your stuff out of here. You're a great payer. They've suddenly stopped paying. They come back to me, hey, what's going on? Hey, this is what happened, blah, blah, blah. And they're like, do you want me to send your stuff back? No, I don't. Know why? I've already removed it from my inventory. You already have it. If you get back on your feet, if things turn around, pay me. Okay, your invoice is open.
Yeah.
It's only, I've been doing this for over 10 years. There are only 2 people that's ever happened. Now, I have made other mistakes where it surprised me people didn't come clean, but it is what it is. But I will never badmouth them. Life gets in the way. None of us have it easy. You know, there's no handbook on how to handle life. And some of us have been dealt worse cards than others. Now, I'm grateful I have healthy kids. I'm grateful I have a healthy husband. I'm grateful I'm able to do this as my job. I get it. Nobody's life is perfect. Okay, we have struggles in other aspects or other areas. But everybody has their struggle in life. The richest people in the world may not have the best health, may not have stable relationships or good kids or good things. And everybody has their struggles, and I accept that. Does it bother me that, no, it doesn't. Have I contacted those people? No. Because I know if things come easier for them, they'll reach out to me. That's how I look at my business. So yes, I have been told that I'm stupid for doing things. I have been told that I care too much about people's feelings or what they do. This is who I am.
Why? People nice, but there's no reason.
I want to treat people as if they were my mother or my grandmother or my husband's
if she
family.
Says their husband, you guys are doomed.
Yeah, if you guys are doomed. If I say my husband,
yeah.
I want to be as fair as I possibly can. And sometimes I overwhelm myself. I will fully admit that. I do. Shut up. He makes fun of me because sometimes I'm like, you guys, I've heard people tell me things like going on in their lives, and I sit there and cry because I'm like, oh my God, I want to do something to help them. My husband's like, you can't help everybody. Don't you get it? Much as you want to, you can't help everybody. But I feel so bad. All right. Next up is our getting there is half the fun. I don't know how I got on my soapbox.
Yeah, I know.
I'm sorry. All right. This is a collector's club or a members only piece from 2005. Ouch. Yeah, it pays to be quiet. It pays.
Well, yeah, you be quiet, then you really know how full of crap everybody else is. You just listen.
I like to listen and observe. The production mark on this is the loaf of bread.
Smile and wave, boys.
Smile and wave. All right, normally we do this for $20. Tonight I'm going to drop it to $15. Wait, I got to change the price in here so I don't forget. This one we're going to do at $15. All right. PM005 blue.
Dish of the tea. Yeah. Listen and observe.
Smile and wave, boys.
Like, yeah, that one's full of crap.
That one
has
this
no
is
idea
getting
what
there
you're
is
talking
half the
about. And
fun.
then you smile, oh yeah, really. Like I get caught.
You're like me, Tiffany. Oh, those, like if you see a TikTok, some of those, it's like, oh my God, those poor things. There is no signature. The production mark is loaf of bread. And my husband always tells me I'm really gullible. Like,
There's 2 G's in gullible.
Like I believe everything people. I'm the worst because I believe the absolute best in everybody.
And I believe.
And my husband, this is why we balance out. Is my
We
husband.
know it makes you cry, Lisa.
My husband can literally judge people and instantly know. Me, I'm like, no, they wouldn't do that. How could you say that about somebody?
So watch. You'll be surprised.
Yeah, and then sooner or later, the truth will come out. But again, this one is getting there is half the fun. We dropped it down to 15 today. Normally we do it at 20.
Everything in the dark comes to the light.
That is true.
Yes, it does. And if not, I will shine light on it.
Sometimes you ever get to where those, you're just sitting there and then all of a sudden you'll think of something and completely out of the blue you'll be bawling and you don't want to explain why you're bawling because you know it's stupid. It's just like, it was a commercial, but the poor thing. My husband just looks at me like, you lost your rocker. But yeah, I do that. If it comes to animals or children, I cannot watch
The
TV
stupidest
like
things get me
littlest
choked
kids. When they have little kids that are like sick or I just lose it. I really do. I'm horribly bad at that. All right, this is, yeah, Wayne is very good. That's why we balance out really well.
Yeah.
Because I have to keep him calm. Because he can that comes up with two different upbringings. My husband is extremely street smart and very observant, and people don't realize it.
I watch my surroundings. I always say watch your surroundings.
Yeah, he's taught our kids well to, especially Nikki. But I will be the first to admit, normally we do this one for 25, today we do it for 20. I am the first to admit that I am so naive when it comes to people. Like, how could they do that? Why? No, they wouldn't do. And he's like, no, he can judge people and peg them. And then, I've gotten burned before, and the thing that Wayne doesn't get, this one is from 2004, the production
Tim.
mark is the flower. The thing that Wayne does not understand and does not get about me is that it doesn't make me jaded, if that makes sense. I've been burned many times, and I'll get pissed. I'll be mad at that time, but I will turn it around inevitably and be like, well, obviously there's reasons why this happened, and I never get the bitter attitude that people just suck and this is horrible. And no, Wayne is very street smart, but then again comes under how we grew up. We were definitely two different ends of the spectrum.
You're not street smart.
See, she's like me, although I'm kind of street smart. Being with
especially-
with you all these years, I picked up and learned so many things to pay attention to.
Mm-hmm.
That I used to. Although I will tell you this, I can go to the grocery store, and I could pass 10 people, and it'd be lucky if one of them I could pick out and say, "Yeah, I passed that one." Pay no attention to people around me when I'm doing what I'm doing. That's what I have him for. But if I go to the gas station at 10 o'clock
Okay,
at
no
night by
problem,
myself,
I got you, dear.
Naomi doesn't need it.
She has that one.
Okay. Although if I go to the gas station at 10 o'clock by
I took it
myself,
off.
yeah, then I'm really aware of what's going on.
Yeah,
Or if my kids are with me, even at 24 and 34, I am really aware of what's going on. I pay attention then. You were up in this. Hey, could you play with the rooster picture later?
Watch it. Sue.
Show that online for Sue.
You grew up in the sticks. I grew up in Chicago. Carole grew up in Chicago, but she was on the more
No,
affluent
we were
side.
2 blocks away from
I
each
know,
other.
that was
Let's
it.
not start the crap in the whole affluent side. Okay? The difference was our parents' parenting style.
Yeah,
How my parents raised us versus how your parents raised you. Nothing wrong with either of them. It was just different. Okay? Obviously, if your parents if your parents hadn't raised you the way you were raised, I wouldn't be with you.
I'd be wearing cargo shorts and sandals.
Maybe. Maybe.
My name would be Chad or Channing or something. Exactly.
You are so bad.
That's what I tell Carol. That when we go on these long trips, we should have a little equalizer. And she says, "Why?"
You know, do you know?
I said, it's not the people we're picking up from.
Okay, no, here's the thing.
Exactly. We are. You gotta earn my trust.
Here's the thing, okay? When I am on
I
the...
agree, Naomi.
When I go on these... I will never have a weapon in my house or in my vehicle. Why? Because I have an inquisitive granddaughter. I had inquisitive kids. And just because there's locks and safety things, what the hell? Like I told them, they said if we were living in the sticks by ourselves, we'd be having guns all over the place. Till the grandbabies came, then they'd be all locked up. But we're not living in the sticks by ourselves. Okay? Our granddaughter is here almost every day. I am not about to have my granddaughter accidentally find something, you know.
Will you be?
I know what you're gonna.
Responsible.
I understand. You're not
You don't
listening.
leave it sitting on the
Again,
kitchen
you're
table.
you're gonna give me your lecture about it and not listen to what I have to say.
Fruitport, Michigan.
You are
Yeah,
not
it doesn't
gonna.
sound like much was going on
No,
in Fruitport,
no, it
Michigan.
does not. You're gonna give me the lecture, and again, you never listen
Allison has
to
a
the
bat.
things. A bat is a good thing to have. We used to have a machete. I don't know what car that was left in. Maybe the Ghost.
Maybe. That's a possibility.
Yeah, John has a bat in his car.
You gotta be careful getting out with a baseball bat, though.
You do. We had to be careful getting out with a gun.
And here, I'll give you a tip.
Or a knife.
I'll give
Or
you a-
anything else that you have.
I'll
A
give you a
taser.
tip.
Or.
You put a sock around the end of the baseball bat.
Okay.
And then if they grab it, you can still pull the bat away so you got an extra hit. Because usually if you swing it and they catch it, you're done. If they get it away from
Yes, that is friends are forever, so be it.
you. Hey,
Yes.
Deanna.
Hey, Deanna, how are you, honey?
How are you, dear?
I agree with that. But maybe this is what you don't consider and you don't understand. I have had a family member who lost a leg to a gun, even though they had been through all of the training and all that crap. Mistakes still happen. And I don't ever want to have our child or grandchild put in that position. Again, if it was you and I in the middle of the woods, there'd be guns all over. Hell, we'd probably be shooting at each other at any given point.
Yeah, see?
Yep. See, that makes sense to me. Totally makes sense to me. It is. It was my husband. Him and his machete.
Yeah, the problem is some people get out, won't use it.
See, that's the other problem
They
I
think
have.
it's just going to scare you, you get out. If you get me to the point where I'm going to have to get out and defend myself,
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to chop a limb off. That's going to be it.
Oh,
I don't
God.
want to.
See?
Yeah, you got to put a sock on the end of it, because then if they grab the bat, you can slip the bat away. It'll slide out. This bat will slide out of the sock. Just saying. Little tip.
It is a little tip, but see, that's a grew up in Chicago tip.
Yeah.
That is definitely something we would have known there. Okay, this is I will make you fisher of men. Normally we do this for 30.
But basically,
Today I'll do it for
we're
20.
just old people, and we don't have any problems. I don't want any problems.
I know these are all pieces that we've shown before, and unfortunately it is what it is. These are the pieces I currently have today. I'm trying to thin the stock.
Then give them away.
I can't, babe. I'd lose too much money. Jesus Christ. Man. That is, I will make you fisher of men. Normally we do it for 30. Today we're dropping it to 20. This is a anniversary piece. It is the 25th anniversary. The production mark is our art with the cross. It does have its little medallion. It does have its certificate of authenticity. Man, I don't know how we went from talking about precious moments to talking about ways to protect ourselves.
Well, we
Although-
haven't heard from Jessica. I hope she didn't go and let the air out of her.
no, she was on earlier.
Oh, okay, good.
We're gonna be. I am not promoting any kind of violence. However, when I did have to go on pickups alone, I always had a taser. I always had the machete. Not that I was ever going to use the machete, but if I could tase them first because they were worried about the machete, that was literally that's what I did. I practiced. You taught me how to yank the machete out quick.
Yeah, no
I would
kidding.
yank the machete, but I make sure it was in my weak hand. So I had the taser in my strong hand. Nobody could see it, and boom, I could shoot him. I wanted to tase my husband to see how bad I was. He would never let me.
No.
I think he was afraid I would not stop.
Or I might soil myself.
You might say, I doubt it. I doubt it.
That was a big thing. I don't want to soil
This is,
myself.
I will make you fisher of men. 522139. I also never traveled at
Gotta be
night.
better safe than sorry, yes.
I never traveled
I don't want to
by
be a
myself
statistic.
during
I always
night.
tell Carole that.
I know. You drilled that into my head. But you know, here's the deal,
We
babe.
missed you too. How's your daughter doing, Deanna?
Here's the deal, babe.
How's the college thing going?
Here's the deal. Okay?
Here's the deal.
God's got a plan. If God's, no matter how bad it is, God's got a plan for you. He wouldn't do it unless he had a reason. That's my attitude.
Sometimes you're gonna ask his reason though. Like, hey,
Sometimes, and when you get up to the pearly gates, maybe you will have that opportunity to say, God,
like you
Why?
have trials
Why
and
did you-
tribulations. Can't you just have tribulations? Do you have to have trials too?
I guess so.
Huh?
Maybe.
Preach
Maybe.
it, Carole. She's on her
I
soapbox.
am not on a soapbox, but in my mind, my belief in my heart is always there is a reason for everything. Okay?
Well, if you loved me, you'd let me taser you. Come on, you're a big guy. It ain't gonna hurt you. What's
He's
gonna
my
happen?
husband. I would have said it low. I just wanted to make sure I knew how to work the thing properly.
And then the police would come and arrest me. Well, you had to do something if she tased you.
Yeah, she's not going to tase you for nothing. Hang on, let me see what pieces I have sitting on the shelf.
I've never, ever, ever been tased or nothing. Well, I've never been in that situation with the police where they're like, we're going to tase
Hey,
you.
buddy.
We're going to tase you.
Hey, buddy.
You know.
Guess what?
I grew up in different times.
We did.
The police back in the day would take you to a rival neighborhood and leave you there.
Yep.
They would take your booze and pour it out and let you go.
Oh, yeah, they do a bunch of different fun things.
Yeah. They didn't want to do the paperwork back in the day.
No.
Yeah.
But in fairness, the police all knew you, too.
You should have just did it. Yeah. And they didn't know me in a bad way.
No,
I
they
knew a
knew
lot
us.
of.
They knew us from the neighborhood.
Yeah.
You knew because it was the same cops who were always in your neighborhood.
Yes. I was by no means a criminal.
Hey, babe.
What?
Let's not forget that's already been put out there.
If
Okay.
you loved me, you wouldn't ask.
Yeah. I shouldn't think I have to ask.
You should have just did it. Zap.
Aww. Food's crappy, but she loves it. Well, that's good. She's almost home. Almost home. We already hit May 1st. This
I'm
had
sure
to be
she's a
this.
little-
Oh God, they always get homesick. First year, it's really hard.
Well, you
But
know,
God, can you believe it's already been a year?
coming from an Italian mom, I'm sure the food is crappy compared to what she gets
Oh
at
God,
home.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh God.
And her dad, they're
We're
full-blooded-
talking more than we're
full-blooded
selling
Italian.
tonight.
I think Dad is, Dad is Italian.
Well,
Deanna's
yeah.
husband,
Otherwise,
yeah.
it wouldn't be full-blooded, genius.
Yeah, and Deanna looks very Italian also. So.
Just saying, we're talking more tonight than we're showing, and I'm sorry for anybody who does. Anybody who's just here to see Precious Moments, tonight is not the night.
No, we're doing, what are we,
I don't know what the hell.
self-defense tips.
Exactly. Self-defense. You got it. Works for me. Oh well. Well, we're having a nice, relaxing conversation. And I am in between showing pieces.
What did you think of Bucky's? You know what? We have not stopped at Buc-ee's the last couple times
We
drove
did
past it.
stop.
And it was so busy. We were
Oh
like, this
my
is crazy.
God. There was a line to go to the bathroom. You know how big Buc-ee's bathrooms are. I couldn't believe there was a line. And we couldn't even get gas. It was so busy.
No.
So we went down to the Quick Trip.
Yeah, we went to Quick Trip, which I do like. Quick Trip.
Yes, they have Quick Trips are like a smaller version of Buc-ee's,
I do
but
like
they
Quick Trip.
they literally are like a mini grocery store. We have a Quick Trip that is finally opening by us. This one is called a Berry Loving Collector. 823-953.
You showed that one.
No, I
Oh, no, you
didn't.
didn't. Okay, sorry. Moving
They're
right along.
open, and it's been built for like months, and it's still not open. I just drove past it the other day, and still, nope, not open. I don't know what they're waiting for in that one. Probably can't find enough people to work it.
All right, 953 is going to D Money, Miss D, I think so far.
Going to the little
Now,
boy.
what school is she at, Deanna?
Going to the little boy room,
Okay,
Go, I think I can handle it.
can you handle it?
I think I'll be fine for the next few minutes. You can even take your time, no race. Where is Bucky? Oh, the Quick Trip, Allison? It's right on Weber and, crap. You know where the, by the expressway, where the McDonald's is up there, and then there was that 7-Eleven that closed down? It's right across from there. So when you're coming down you go down Normantown, and you know how it zigzags around. You come to the light, and you go to the left to go towards Weber. It's literally right on the corner there. Oh, really? That's funny because my mom. Did you? Yeah, they have. That is Wayne's favorite because they even have like potatoes and meats, and most of your Quick Trips are in smaller towns, and I get that. But this one, I've been waiting for it to open. And because, again, Wayne's favorite. Every time we drive somewhere, he doesn't like stopping at like restaurants. He prefers to stop, and we've gotten to the point we try and find Quick Trips because at least it's fresh homemade food. They have some really good stuff, I must admit. And they have always had a good variety. But Wayne always has the expediting mode in his head. Really? That's awesome, Sherry. Small world. Okay, I don't know why I'm getting a, when you get a phone call and it says spam risk, you think you should answer it. This is I love you more every day. 114032. Let's see, we're going to drop the price on this. I know we just showed it not that long ago. Maybe we didn't. There it is. All right, we're going to drop this by $5. So today we're going to drop it to $15. This is I love you more every day. Oh my God. Wayne went to the bathroom. And this is 114032. This is I love you more every day. Yeah, Wayne is not I like to stop, and he doesn't like to experiment with food because what happens, he gets so mad if it's bad. So it's either your known restaurants, McDonald's, Wendy's, crap like that, or places like Buc-ee's or Quick Trip. Because he's always like, man, I don't want to spend this money and have it suck. All right, this one is a price drop. 114032. I'm going to have this one. This is, I jumped through hoops for you. We're going to drop this too. At least I'm going to try to. If I can find it. 104799. There it is. Last time we did it for 20. Today we'll do it for 15. And this is our little basketball girl. And that one is 15. You go to the, wait. Okay. They have Bucky everything. Yep, they do. Bucky every. Now don't get me wrong. Their food is fresh and hot and good, but going in there is almost like people go in and they're like, "Oh my God," and then they lose their minds. You see them coming up with, it's like the biggest tourist trap. It's almost like going to a theme park, you know what I mean? Although I did want to stop, I was really trying to stop because they had a dancing Bucky that I wanted to get for Cass. That was the reason I was stopping. Somebody sent it to us right before, they sent us a thing for it, right before we got there, and I was like, oh, I got to get this. And then it was just so slamming, and it was bad. We couldn't even. This is 104799. All right, I'm going to have to re-show these and put these on the shelf because I honestly ran out of room already. It's already 8 o'clock. I'm so not paying attention to what the hell I'm doing. Oh, God. All right. This one is a price dropped already. Let me show these so I can put these on the shelf. This is 20 years and our vision's still the same. It is a 20-year anniversary piece. We've dropped it down to $15. Just think, one more week and then I'm going to have a whole bunch of brand new stuff to show. So excited. I just have to make room behind me because it's a little full. This one is on Precious Moments website, I believe, for $50. I don't know if we can get it anymore. We've got it for $45. It is the only one I have, 201065. This was from a canceled invoice. So it is brand spanking new. Originally, that was like an $80 piece. This one we've already price dropped. It's our Friends Are Forever, So Be It. Our two little ones doing their needlepoint. And that is 455903. Hang on, Cheryl, let me check. Oh,
Not bad.
I see.
Did you say you haven't got that last one, right?
I showed a couple other pieces after that, so yeah. I gotta look up here. I'm looking to see if Sherry has the one piece, and it would be in here. In here.
So 9, did you put Deanna in for that? Yeah.
I did.
Okay.
All right. We had Christine.
Yeah, Quick Trip is my favorite.
Leanne.
They got always nice, good food. It's like a grocery store in there.
She does not seem to be wanting to give you a second. Sherry, I do not show that you have that one. But I am double checking to make sure. Oh, Shirley, a wrong piece. No wonder why. All right, let's see. Kathy Carlo, Cindy T, Diana S, Dora, Kathy Z, Mary Z, Melissa W, Ray, Tabitha, Tanya, Valerie, Honey, Carol B, and Christine and Leanne. So no. The girl with the calendar, I love you more each day. Okay, I will put you down for it, Deanna. And Sherry, if you want that piece, you do not have it. I do not show you got it from me. I had the name in here, and then you erased it. Why do you?
Lost it?
No, I got it. All right, I've got Deanna for that piece. Sherry, you wanted the bell piece. Okay. All right, that's that one. I can go on that side. Hold on. It's already 8 o'clock.
Really?
Yeah. We've been talking so much that
It's the shortest feet ever.
it seemed, well, that's because we didn't have internet. Okay. I wrote it down for you. So you just let me know. This is I Will Make You Fisher of Men. We've already dropped this one, $10. 522139. This is a 25-year anniversary piece. Does have its certificate of authenticity.
Ooh, that means it's really good.
That does mean it's really good. You can put this up on the shelf. And this one up on the shelf.
Okay.
This one was A Little Help Goes a Long Way. That's our little ice skating girl with her puppy dog helping her. I'm doing that so you guys can see the picture really good. She's another one we price dropped. Wait, who said they want Judy?
Judy in the sky with diamonds.
You're in Arizona? That's not fair.
Nice and warm.
He said it's only 6 by him.
Yeah, I know.
All right, Judy, let me write you down so I don't forget. Okay, gotcha, Judy. That was that one. This one was our little basketball girl. We've price dropped her. There we go. That was her. And this is our little weightlifting dude.
So do
Believe the impossible. Did he just say it's 82 degrees by then?
82 degrees. It is.
109,487. I was looking for a number 82, and then I'm like, oh, he means it's 82 degrees out there. That's our Believe the Impossible. Another one that we price drop. Normally we do this for 15.
You know they have a blazing apple fireball now coming out.
487. Going to Miss Chris Clark. Congratulations, Chris.
Okay, congratulations, Chris. Chris won too, okay.
This is God Rest Ye Merry Gentlemen. Hang on, I'm going to double check.
That's a boy right here.
112878.
And remember, she's still looking for the
The what?
I'm a Possibility.
Yes. I just got so many to go through. This one is a girl. Okay.
It is a girl.
Babe, go right. Look. Look at me.
Yes.
No, right there. Right there, right there. Second shelf. Right in back.
I heard a chord Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
That's a boy.
That is the boy basketball player. I want to show it to her. Okay, so this one is the girl.
Football player.
Chris. I cannot get this to. Okay, let me see. Is it this way? Oh yeah, the weightlifter is a boy. I can't get this one to close now. Damn it! All right. Okay, that's fine. Yes, the weightlifter was a boy. Is there a boy with a volleyball? No.
There's only a girl.
There's only a girl with a volleyball. There is a boy and
But
a
she
girl.
identifies as a boy.
There's a boy and a girl basketball player. Okay?
Hi,
I have both. But not a volleyball player. All right, that's our getting there is half the fun.
It is.
And that is
We do
0052.
enjoy our rides. No problem, Ira.
We enjoy our what?
Our rides. Getting there is half the fun.
Sometimes. Sometimes we spend nothing. We start arguing within the first 10 minutes and then spend 3 hours.
Dylan says girl basketball.
Dylan, you want the girl basketball player? That one is. I'll jump through hoops for you. Got it, you, Dylan. Okay. This one is thank you for coming to my aid. The little boy at the lemonade stand with his puppy dog. And that is E5202. Yes, you may.
My project for today.
You're so proud of yourself.
Yeah.
It looks like a big truck.
It is a big truck. These big trucks.
Hey, babe.
Big monsters.
You heard that was not a really clear close-up picture. Move yourself out of the way. Thank you.
I'm just a kid.
That is PM0052.
What?
Yep.
I'll tell you, the IGOT trucks are the most beat trucks out there.
I know.
My God, I don't know what those guys do to them.
I know. All right. Okay. I think that's it. Did I have anything else behind me? I think that was it. All right. That's it. Yep, just making sure that was everything. Because I'm a goofball. I used to play basketball back in high school. Even short as I am, I used to play basketball. You can't remember if you have it? I could try and check for you. That was PM0052. Let's see. We're going to check for you. All right. No. Okay. It's this one. All right, let's see. Lisa Renee had it. Tanya, Linda, Amy W, Cindy T, Maria B, and Vicky. And that's all I have from last year. All right, Deanna, and let me see, because I might have two of those. Yep, I have two. So Deanna and Tiffany, you will get them. Yeah, nope, I checked all of the feeds. You have not, so we gotcha. And I do have two, so yay. And Tiffany. All right. I did get some shipping done. I will be working on more tomorrow,
I'm the type of
assuming
girl you want to chew up on my bubble gum.
I'm assuming we have internet. Thank you for the guys who did the bonus bucks. Anybody who decides they want one, message me tonight.
What do you
Because
think
that's
you're doing?
quiet. Because that's the cutoff. Because until precious moments kind of get straightened out and all that fun stuff, we've gone over this. So what?
Okay. 52 went to, okay, Tiffany and...
I got it done already. What are you coming in here like Mr. Big Shot, Big King? Oh, hey, what are you doing there? Oh, okay,
You just
yeah.
call me King?
Okay. I wanted to say Big SHIT,
Well,
but
I refer to you as queen and you just call me jerk ass. That's not nice.
Well, if the shoe fits, darling.
I got big shoes.
I know. Bonus bucks, you guys know. Bonus bucks have to be paid now. They do not expire. You can use them towards any invoices. I'm going to try my hardest to get the pictures of the newest Disney so that we can get them locked in at the lower price, because the prices are jumping. And as you can tell, some of them are going from like 175 to 200. You can use bonus bucks. You can put them on layaway as long as they're paid before they come out. I can't keep holding. So I have people who have layaways from last year on stuff that was coming out last year. I can't keep holding these layaways that long. I can't afford to. If anybody else has any other questions, let me know. I will be doing this billing in a little while. Thank you again as always. And I am not going to be on tomorrow. I'm going to be working on the website. I'm going to open it up.
And it was nice to see Deanna stop by and say hi.
It was nice to see everybody stop by and saying hi.
Well, she hasn't been around for a while. She's been...
She was on the other day.
Oh, I wasn't.
Shows you what he knows. So, all right, you guys. Yeah, I'm going to make cheeseburgers. Maybe that's my problem. I'm hungry tonight. You guys, thank you for hanging out with us as always. Until Sunday, you guys all stay safe, stay healthy. I'm waiting for him to come say something. Bye, guys.
If you can't find a good person, be the good person.
You should be the good person anyway. Why do you have to go look for somebody? You should be the good person.
Maybe you're
Right?
being a good person.
What?
Nothing?
You guys have a great night. Thank you as always for